Hello everybody, welcome to Sportscast. I'm Cam, that's Graham, and today we're having a very exciting episode of our mid-season NFL awards.
This season has been a weird turn of events. All the players that we thought were going to be good were bad. All the players we thought were just write off, get rid of them, are in the race for MVP and Super Bowl right now. What is going on?
Very funky season, and these are the type of seasons as an NFL fan you love.
Yeah.
As we will start with Offensive Rookie of the Year.
This is the easiest one of all of these awards to actually talk about because there's really only one answer. This is not coming from a Bucs fan. This is just facts. Everybody agrees with this. It's Emeka Egbuka.
I also have Emeka Egbuka, who is 9th in receiving yards, and he has 6 touchdowns leading all rookies.
Yeah, 9th in all receiving yards as a rookie receiver. You don't see that. Like, sure, you have Puka Nacua, like, basically leading everything, and JSN also being up there is, like, one of the best. Emeka Egbuka right up there with him. It's hard to pass him up.
Next, we have Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, we both basically had Jalen Walker as the best. He's been performing like crazy all year. What was the stat line?
He has 4 sacks and 2 forced fumbles this season. As a rookie, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good. You don't see that from some experienced players by this point in the season, and he's done that as a rookie, which I don't know what this says about rookie classes getting better or if the league standard is just dropping. Probably a bit of both, but it's still looking pretty good.
He's very well contributing to that Falcons defense, one of the best players on that defense already. As we will go to the Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive player is like there's so many people that you could give this to. Like I mentioned, Puka Nacua, JSN, Jonathan Taylor is up there. Like there's so many different options. Like I do have Jonathan Taylor as the best, being like this outstanding running back for the Colts that just completely destroys everything. But if you could make a decent argument about giving it to the other two that I just mentioned.
Yeah, I really wanted to go with Jackson Smith-Njigba. I like young receivers, especially from Ohio State. But Jonathan Taylor is on pace to have the single greatest rushing season of all time. So by default, I have to go with Jonathan Taylor.
Next up, we have Defensive Player of the Year, which that one's a little harder to give because it's like you have people that there's like so many different categories on defense. Like offense, it's easy. It's just most yards, most touchdowns. Yeah. Defense, you could go sacks, deflected passes, interceptions, pressures, you name it. Defensive Player of the Year, I've got Brian Burns. For the Giants, he's been just destroying everything. He's not been letting up much, and that's something the Giants have been asking for a while.
He has 11 sacks this season, which is very impressive. Do you know who else has 11 sacks this season? Myles freaking Garrett. That is my Defensive Player of the Year. I don't even care if it's biased.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bias in that pick. I don't know how you can actually how legitimate that pick is. He's just biased and also kind of sad.
He leads the league in sacks. He's been doing it forever.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be the Defensive Player of the Year until he retires.
Probably.
And now we're going to have a very fun award. We're going to the Most Entertaining Player Award. And this is, without a doubt, Cam Skattebo.
Cam Skattebo is like this. He's just something that shouldn't be in this league. It's just pure aggression, and it's impressive what he can do. And also, have you seen the footage of just him pregame just running his head into a wall to warm up? That'll
get the fans going. We'll go on to Coach of the Year. There's a lot of people in contention for this, like Liam Cohen leading the Jaguars into a playoff spot for now. You could go Shane Steichen, how he brought who I thought the Colts were going to be terrible. He brought them to the best team in the AFC. Mike Vrabel coming in, fired. Now he leads the AFC East.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. All of the coaches in running are AFC because none of the NFC coaches are doing anything.
That's what I was going to say.
Looking at you. But like you said, there's a lot of different options. For me, I am going to go with Mike Vrabel to win it. He took the Patriots, who were basically a nobody team these past few years. Just like we thought the dynasty was over, everything's done. And here they are, a 2-game lead on the AFC East, and it's kind of scary to think that the Patriots might be back.
And Patriots could have a lot of awards this season. But I'm actually going to go with Shane Steichen. I think it's very impressive. I thought, okay, Colts are just going to be terrible again. No, they're the best team in the whole league. This is insane. What he's been doing is very impressive, and it helps to have Jonathan Taylor.
I remember the text that you sent me when the Colts picked up Daniel Jones. Just like, the Colts really are just selling. Here they are leading. Do you regret that yet?
I mean, I knew he was better than Anthony Richardson, to be fair. I'm better than Anthony Richardson. You're better than Anthony Richardson. We're all better than Anthony Richardson. No hate, obviously. Just straight.
Just facts.
Yeah, statistical facts. Anthony Richardson is poopy. Daniel Jones looks like the second coming of Drake May, which is crazy to say.
I'd even go one further. He looks like the second coming of Peyton Manning out here playing for the Colts. It's kind of terrifying watching, knowing that that could very well be the Super Bowl champion.
And we'll go to our comeback player of the year.
Comeback player, most times this goes to just like somebody who's just coming off a big injury, like you could say like CMC or Aiden Hutchinson somehow is still in the running, kind of. But I think I have a better comeback player, and that is Daniel Jones, coming back from literally just playing on the Giants and ruining most of his career by doing that. But now he's coming back. He's on the best team in the league right now, undisputed, and he could very well go on to win the Super Bowl his first year with a new team.
I mean, yeah, what Daniel Jones is doing right now is nothing short of immaculate. However, Christian McCaffrey has been dealing with injuries all his life, and yet this season has 1,318 all-purpose yards and 8 touchdowns. That is insane. That is my comeback player of the year. Prime Christian McCaffrey is here right now, and it is very fun to watch.
You mentioned injuries for Christian McCaffrey. One of those major ones was just playing on the Panthers for the first few years of his career. That does it to somebody for sure. Anyway, moving on to our letdown player of the season, like somebody who was coming into this year, had a good one last season, and then fell off. Starting with you, what do you got?
Somebody that I feel didn't live up to expectations and probably shouldn't have a job next year is Kyler Murray. He's had way too many chances in Arizona, and he's just terrible.
I mean, the UFL's expanding. You could always go over there. But for me, this is the same one that I feel like I would have had last year if we were running this show, which is, it's C.J. Stroud. He had such a good rookie year. Since then, he hasn't done much, and it's such a letdown seeing him go from that and like everything that he did at Ohio State to now just completely falling off and not doing much with the Texans. Could you blame that on the organization? Maybe
Probably.
a little bit, but he's not completely free of blame here.
MVP. I'm just going to lay it out straight. Matthew frickin' Stafford. That man is so underrated. I haven't heard Matthew Stafford in much MVP conversations, which is insane, as he has 25 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, and almost 2,500 yards.
I think the reason you're not hearing about Matthew Stafford for the MVP right now, nobody's talking about the NFC at all because, as I alluded to earlier, the NFC's not talking about the NFC. Nobody's doing much. They're just trying not to lose, which they're still losing even if they win a game.
It's going to be a fun Pro Bowl this year.
It's going to be fun for somebody. It's not us. But anyway, moving on to my MVP pick, I'm not going with Matthew Stafford, but I am going with another AFC quarterback in Drake May, being just this completely outstanding player, coming out and just doing everything, leading the Patriots, who we thought were not going to be good, into top of the AFC East, and I think at time of recording, aren't they second overall in the AFC right now? This team is probably going to be a very difficult team to beat, and Drake May leading everything he has the highest completion percentage of anybody in the league right now. You can't stop him.
Back to Matthew Stafford. 25 touchdowns. The second most is Jared Goff with 20. He deserves it, in my opinion. And it's nice to see an unk ball out from time to time.
Yeah. I think ever since the Lions traded Matthew Stafford to the Rams, they've been crying themselves to sleep over it.
It's also very easy to perform very well when you have either the best or second best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
Any closing remarks?
This is all just like, as of right now, this could be entirely different by the end of the season. Nothing is set in stone yet. I think actually the Jets are still in playoff contention right now, which is just how this season is going. Sorry. But yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just nothing is set in stone right now. It could change 100 times.
Nothing's set in stone except for Jonathan Taylor winning an NFL award this season. 15 touchdowns, in my opinion, that's already enough for an award of some sort.
Yeah. More than some quarterbacks.
Well, thanks for watching. Farewell.